One night at the guild. I'm Sunflora. I'm an apprentice to the Guildmaster. I really enjoy life here at the guild. I really like treasure, and training is really fun. Since I've joined the guild, my exploration ability has really grown. A few days ago I received a call from the Guildmaster. I was so nervous, I wondered what it could be about. When I went to the Guildmaster's chamber to find out... Oh my gosh, I was praised! I'd been working really hard and doing well on explorations. Oh my gosh, I was happy. I was so happy I thought I'd burst. But... I didn't really have a lot of self-confidence yet. So I wanted to study more with the Guildmaster. Okay. Also, I really liked the other apprentices in the guild. I enjoyed being with them. Everyone is such a dear friend to me. Anyhow, being able to train at this guild makes me very happy. But, about my friends. Recently, something troublesome has happened. Here is what's troublesome. I haven't been getting along with Loudred too well lately. And I've even gone on explorations with Loudred in the past. At the time, Loudred wouldn't listen to my warnings and ran straight into dungeons. And we were knocked out just like that. When I came to, I realised both of us had fainted. I couldn't believe it. Since then, Loudred and I had not been able to see eye to eye. Okay, special episode 3. This is the shortest special episode, and it also is the lamest. The first episode was decent, the second episode was quite good actually. This one is just a waste of time. So the other two had meaning. This one's just Sunflora going to do a mission. Because it's based in the present, it has no purpose. You don't learn anything about anyone's past or future or whatever. Just one normal day, really. I think it's fair to say everyone thinks this special episode sucks. I haven't come across one person who doesn't think it's the worst. But, nonetheless, it's part of the game, so I'm going to walk through it. So you recommended a grass type to go to a fire type place. Nice one. The special episode, today's Oh My Gosh, stars Sunflower as the main character. You'll progress through the story with Sunflower as the playable character. Personally, I don't think they should have used Sunflower. I think they should have used another good member like Corfish. Corfish seems kind of cool and you don't know much about him. Right, you are preparing for a dungeon. Basically, this whole special episode isn't that hard either. And there's no Electivire, but who really cares? So I'm just gonna take out a couple of items. I'm gonna take out a hold item. Let's see. I'll take out 2 reviver seeds. It's been kind of generous. Whoops. I'll also take out Sleep Seed and a Stun Seed. Have I got any of these? No, I haven't. I'm gonna think of a good hold item. I think I'll just take out the Petra Scarf. I didn't see anything else that was decent. So that's all I'm going to take out, actually. Item, Petra Scarf, give that to Sunflower. Actually, I'll take out a couple of Oran Berries, I've got to do that. There we are. I've got quite a few Oran Berries, actually, I've got loads. But that's all I'm going to take out, because I never had much trouble with this special episode. Besides, there is a good tactic to making it even easier. So... Of course, you don't have any money, and you do not need any money for the special episode. Well, there is Kecleon shops, but I don't bring money exclusively for Kecleon shops. The money I spent at the Kecleon shops is always the money that I find in that specific dungeon. So, when you're ready, head out to Spring Cave. Confirm my assignment. Oh yeah, on the top screen there's a wanted poster with a picture of a Haunter on it. Let's go. Okay, you go straight into Spring Cave, which surprisingly looks a lot like Waterfall Cave. The thing I like most about the special episode is the music. In case you haven't noticed, this music is from I forget the name, but it's from a dungeon in Mystery Dungeon Red and Blue Rescue Team, and that is quite cool. I believe that in this special episode, your moves vary. Sometimes you'll get certain moves, but this looks like a decent move, so as long as I have Grass Whistle, that's okay for me. Really, hang on a second. Apparently you will always have Razor Leaf and Grass Whistle, but you can also, instead of Pound, you can have Growth, and instead of Worry Seed, you can have Bullet Seed, which is actually pretty interesting. It would have been nice if I had Bullet Seed, but I'm not going to complain, because really Grass Whistle and Razor Leaf is all I'm going to be using, probably. Might use Pounds a bit. So I think the best combination would be Razor Leaf, Pound, Grass Whistle, and Bullet Seed. But I got a pretty good combo, I think. That's just my opinion, anyway. if I haven't mentioned it, this dungeon has 3 parts. That's right, 3 parts to it. It has boss battles in it, but that's actually that's separate. Ignore that. So there is 3 parts, but I'm just gonna say all of the Pokemon at once, just for the sake of consistency. Cubone, Snubbull, Meditite, Baltoy, Trapinch, Haunter are in for the first part of this dungeon. For the second part of the dungeon, you can have Cacnea, Wormadam, Plant Cloak form, Larvitar. That's it apparently. And for and for Lower Spring Cave, which is the third part, you can have Zubat, Paras, Onix, Baltoy, Beldum, and Cranidos. And for apparently there's a 4th part, actually, I forget. There's Ekans, Paras, Beldum, and Cranidos. So that's all the Pokemon for that dungeon. Yeah, but you know, there's a warning at the beginning of the special episodes about fire types. More than a third of the Pokemon found in Spring Cave are actually weak to grass types, so I wouldn't worry too much about fire types. It's just fire types aren't really a problem for the most part in this special episode. They will be later on, and I'll explain that when I get to it. So in total there are 17 floors. There's Spring Cave, boss battle, Upper Spring Cave, boss battle, and then Lower Spring Cave, relay points, and then Spring Cave depths, and then the final boss battle. Though it only has 1 dungeon, it is a big whoops, I didn't mean to. Whatever, I'll buy it. I don't care. So I'll just use 1 piece of music for this Actually, I don't know. I'll decide that when the editing happens. That is. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned this is a predominantly ground type dungeon, so that is weak to grass, which is quite handy. So you are on your own. There's no one with you, but I still think it's very easy. But that's not fair. Hey, where'd you? That was confusing. I think it's 4 floors. I think each segment has 4 floors, and including the bottom floor. I could be wrong though. I can't quite remember which each segment has. Just remember that the whole thing has 17 floors, which you could actually class that as 1 regular dungeon, but that's the first part. Didn't need to speed it up.